What is going on, guys? This is ClutchPlays here, and today we're going to be going over some good classes that I think would be helpful for you guys. If you guys are not finding out some good classes, you have found the right place to go. So class number 1. Now, I usually, depending what map it is, I usually get around like 30 to 40 kills per game. If it's shipment, I dropped 100 a bunch of times in this game, and I think these classes are just really good, and I think you guys would be good with them. Now, a bunch of my classes are pretty much like the same thing, but I'll tell you why these are good. Now, class number 1 is pretty much just like the Slayer class. My favorite gun in the game is the M16, but you could like change it up with any other gun for this. It doesn't really matter. But the M16 is good. It has like no recoil. It has pretty good damage, 3-round burst. In my opinion, I think it's probably the best gun in the game. But we all have different opinions. Sidearm, I just said Desert Eagle, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest, what the sidearm is. And then for tactical, now, some of you may think flash grenades are more, like, useful, and they do more damage. Like, not like actual damage, but, like, you know what I mean. They do more than a stun grenade does. But I like the stun grenade better because it's a lot, like, you throw it faster than the flash grenade. And also, the flash grenade is just really powerful in this game, so it's really easy to flash yourself, and then you might be screwed. With the stun, if you do stun yourself, it's not as bad, but still, just try not to make mistakes. Anyways, a perk 1, I like to use Bandolier because obviously you have full ammo, and if you're on like a kill streak or something, and if you don't have this perk on, you're probably gonna run out of ammo, and I would hate to have to go pick up like another gun. But Bandolier, you don't really need to worry about that unless you're on a really good kill streak or something like that. And anyways, perk 2 is Stopping Power. This is pretty obvious. This is like a really good perk. Maybe if you were not so good at the game, maybe Juggernog is good because obviously more health, and it's kind of a noob perk. Sleight of Hand, also a very good perk, but I suggest Stopping Power because obviously more damage, you kill them quicker. It's pretty much a one burst. And then perk 3, Deep Impact, which just makes it even more powerful. And I like using Deep Impact for like assault rifle type guns. It's just a really good perk to use. Anyways, going to the next class. It's kind of like, it's pretty much the same, but there's one difference, and that's obviously, if I'm using submachine guns, I always like to put Extreme Conditioning on, because I'm the player that rushes. I just kind of rush their spawn. I try to like flank them and stuff like that. Anyways, I like to rush, and submachine guns, my personal favorite is the AK-74U. That's my favorite submachine gun. I don't know why, I just like that submachine gun. The damage is good. It's kind of like a submachine gun and assault rifle combined because it has pretty decent range. And the MP5 is also pretty good. I like that submachine gun too. The fire rate on it is pretty good. But it's up to you guys what weapon is your favorite. But for submachine guns, I always like to use Extreme Conditioning because obviously you run faster, and with the submachine gun, it just makes it even more faster. Also, another good thing is if you're using a sniper class, for perk 3, if you put Iron Lungs on, it makes you actually like hold your breath for longer. So if you want to get headshots, that is actually a really good perk to use. That's if you're a sniper player. And then actually a good one is an S&D class. This is mine. Now, gun, but UAV Jammer, in my opinion, is like a really underrated perk because, like, to be honest, for perk 2, you have Juggernog, Sleight of Hand, Double Tap, Stopping Power, and you probably want to use one of those overpowered ones, but UAV Jammer is kind of like, you know, hidden, just like what it actually does. And S&D UAV Jammer is actually really helpful, because if they have a UAV and they're not able to see you, that's really good, especially in S&D. So, I like UAV Jammer for S&D. And I actually have a class just for shipment. It's a little bit on the douche side, but it gets me a lot of kills. I've gotten over 100 kills on shipment so much times now, and this is a good reason why. So my primary for shipment, it's good if you guys are domination or like, you know, a player that does not play S&D. This is actually really good to create just a shipment class, because if you get shipment, then this is actually good just to keep it handy. Usually you would use like a submachine gun for shipment, and like I said, tactical, all the perk 1 and perk 2, I use like the same of everything, but I change up perk 3 a lot. Now for perk 3, Martyrdom is just a really douchey perk, and even if you want to, you could change perk 2 to Sonic Boom, which like increases like, you know, how far the damage of the grenade, stuff like that. so it actually could kill somebody. So, yeah, that would be a really douche way how to get a lot of kills, but it works out for all you players that aren't, like, so good at Call of Duty to use Sonic Boom and Martyrdom. So it's a really douchey strategy. And, that's really it. I'm sorry this video is so short, but I don't really have that much advanced classes or anything. These are just good classes to get a lot of kills with, get XP and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.